What's up, guys? Holy crap, it's been a really long time since I posted a video of any kind, really. So this is going to be a collection update video for my Tenacious D collection, along with some Trainwreck and Kyle Gas Band stuff. It's going to be a little bit weird though, because I'm going to have to show some older stuff to explain the significance of some of the newer stuff that I got. Okay, these actually don't need an explanation in terms of why I got them. They're actually new re-releases of the Tenacious D's self-titled album. I think at least one of them is from Germany. I don't know, they're all European. This is a nice little steel book here, which mine is actually a little bit broken. I need to fix that. But it's in a nice steel book. And these are both re-released in 2011, so relatively recent. Or 2009, sorry. Not that, last 7 years, but still a re-release. And then this other one is a little cardboard sleeve thing. It's kind of a unique design because you fold it out here and it's got the song list, and then opens up, and that's where the disc is. And it's got some art behind it, the faces, which is kind of neat, just different. I've never seen any CD that was packaged this way. I mean, obviously I've seen cardboard sleeve stuff, but not nothing like this with the weird fold out and stuff. And then it has like on the back here, it has all the references and everything. Hey, and they put the babies back. I wonder if they did that. Yeah, they did. They put the babies back on this release too. Neat. And if you remember from my first Tenacious D collection video, I have a sealed copy of the Japanese release of the self-titled, and it's got the OBI on there still. Or Obi, I don't know how it's pronounced. I recently picked up a Korean copy of self-titled. It's sealed too. I don't know, I just thought those kind of went together. Sealed Asian releases of self-titled. Ooh, shiny and sealed. Sorry, still getting used to this new camera in terms of where I need to put stuff. I've had this camera for like 3 years now, and it's still new. Just because I've not been doing videos. Like, I've done a lot of like stuff where I'm behind the camera. Well, a few things where I'm behind the camera, but nothing like in front of the camera. So I'm still working on all this stuff, and I got new lighting, which is why I look so crazy pale. I am crazy pale, but I have new lighting, so that highlights it some. Another one from a previous video is this Tenacious D full album edit. I recently picked up the Tenacious D full album college edit, so, and I don't think there's any difference. Yeah, I think it's a different person that edited it. This one actually specifies college edits courtesy of Dave Chait, Woney. So, that's something. And now you probably remember my large amount of tribute singles. There's several of them there. What, like 6? Yeah, 6. I recently picked up, this one's kind of weird. It's another tribute single. And it's this guy. Oh, it's so weird looking on camera because of all the glowiness, the rainbow effect. But I'm going to turn it around so I can read it. It says, "Tribute, the greatest song in the world from the greatest band in the world, taken from the greatest album in the world, Tenacious D, and about to be played by the greatest DJ in the world. Tenacious D, and just remember, never stop rocking, and religion should be taxed." So this is obviously a promo because it says DJ on there. I just thought that was interesting. It's just the disc, and it has the font, the text on there. I think that's kind of unique. And it's not a CDR even. It's an actual pressed CD. So there must have been enough of these for them to warrant pressing it versus doing a CDR, which a lot of the promo stuff is CDRs. Going with the theme of new versions of singles, I've got 2 more. First is, if you remember all my Wonder Boy singles, there's 4 of them here. I recently picked up, I believe this is an Australian, I'm not for sure if it's an official like release single or if it's a promo. It doesn't have a barcode, but I don't know if that's a thing in Australia. I should probably check my other ones and figure that out. But, no wait, it is a promo. It says it right here on the case. Promo CD only, right there. So yeah, Australian promo. Neat. And it looks a lot like some of the other promos with the gray border. Gonna have to bleep myself here. You probably remember my Gently single, which has Bleeper Gently, Boinker Gently, Oinker Gently, an original album version on there. Well, I also recently picked up a couple other Gently singles, which is kind of hard to tell offhand that they're Gently singles, but they are. This one was part of a deal that I got from a friend of mine, and I'll go into that later. One of the other ones, I don't remember which one. Sorry, Oscar. But I'll go into that deal a little later when I get to the main part of the deal. But anyway, this was just another same tracks as the other Gently single. Bleeper Gently, Born Gently, Orca Gently, an original album version. It's just a completely different pressing. A CDR still though. And it, it's just this sticker. This is a general Tenacious D sticker that I stuck on there. I don't know if this was officially put on there or just something a fan threw on. And then the other Gently single is I'm calling it a Gently single because I don't exactly know what we classified as. I'm not even 100% sure that it's official, but I think it is. And it's an officially pressed by disc makers, so I think it's real. Like I said, it just says it's just a white case and like a little cardboard sleeve. It has Tenacious D and TenaciousD.com on the side, and then the disc has this picture, promo picture of the D, really grainily printed on there, and then it says Tenacious D, and it says audio Gently, and then 2 Wonder Boy, and then video Gently. Watch on your computer. TenaciousD.com for promotional use only, not for sale. So I'm like 99% sure it's official. I don't know why it wouldn't be. But yeah, so I have 3 Gently singles, which are kind of hard to come by. You don't see them very often. They just don't come up because Gently was not really a well-received single, I don't think, because of its, title and lyrical content. I don't think it wasn't a very big radio single. Okay, next are 3 copies of the same CD. Eric, why do you have 3 copies of the same CD? Because self on other side of the camera, these are technically unique releases. These are all Pick of Destiny full album promos. These are sent out to radio stations, CD, or magazine places, stuff like that. But they're all digitally watermarked. But the cool part is, on the actual disc, they are all physically have the name of the person that they were sent to. This one, for example, this is the other one that's part of the 3 CD deal thing. I just remembered. This is they all say that they're promos, and then this one says, this disc prepared for Blender, Craig Marks. So this was for Blender. I believe Blender was a magazine and also a website. It's gone now, but I think Blender was a magazine. It was definitely a website, so that's cool. And then the other 2, this one is prepared for Jim Butler, Big Issue. I don't know if Big Issue was a magazine or a website. And this other one, I believe, is for a radio station. Yeah, Denny Dryoff, Daily Local News. So I have Denny Dryoff's, Jim Butler, and Craig Marks. I have your CDs, and they're mine. You can't have them back. Because you probably sold them or gave them to someone anyway. But yeah, I think that's cool. Yeah. It's like I'm on the lookout for more of these because I just think they're so neat. Because it's a single release, but not a single it's one release. But they're all custom, which is really cool. So it kind of makes all of them unique, which is kind of a real son of a bitch thing for collecting them because I need them all, but also I want them all. I don't know. It's just, they're cool. I like them. So these are both Australian releases of the Rise of the Phoenix. This is a kind of like the special edition version that we got here. It's got the DVD and stuff with it. Just the special edition with the bonus tracks on the DVD. It's nothing different from the American one, really. And then this is the promo version of the clean version of the album, which I have another. I think one of those may just be the single, but this just has all the original 13, doesn't have the bonus tracks on it, and it says in-store play clean version, so it's kind of like the ones that you just listen to on the CD things, like the the one that I have that's just Kyle making fun of you for thinking you're going to listen to the whole album from the first album. But this was actually the whole album. I've already listened to it. And promo, obviously. Another, you may remember this type thing, this is the Complete Masterworks 2-disc promo DVD thing. I also got, and this is unfortunate because these got some water damage in my basement down here. So they're a little bit, the cases are a little bit messed up. The discs are fine though because they're discs. So yeah, they're a little bit warped, but whatever. Maybe I can find some replacements for these because they're just generic, epic, recycled paper cases. Anyway, they're disc 1 and disc 2. I don't know why disc 1 is shiny and the other one has a little sticker, but whatever. Epic's weird. Promos. This is another DVD. You probably remember you may remember the Pick of Destiny music video clean version DVD promo. This is the, I believe this is London too. I think I got this, yeah, Sony Music Studios. I think that's what the London thing looks like. so UK. This is the Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny explicit version music video. Here's the clean version, explicit version. Yay! Okay, next is some vinyl from the D. This is the last of the D stuff, and I got some, like I said, some KGB and Trainwreck stuff to go along with it. This is the 12th, and no, this is like 6th, and frick, I don't remember what year it is. Anyway, this is the re-release. Well, it was like 6 year, 7 year something anniversary of the Pick of Destiny. It's not a picture disc like the first one was. I'm not even going to get it out because they're so different to compare them. It's not like the 12th anniversary of the self-titled. It's completely different. The back's the same. This is the same art, but it's got the CD art on the front. The original was a picture disc release, and I think this is pretty generic. Yeah, it's not. I think it may be a little bit heavier vinyl on this. But yeah, it's got, I think, the same art as one of my Japanese Pick of Destiny release. So that's there. And it came with a download and everything. Oh, it also came with a bonus track from, came with a bonus track, which was, I don't remember what the bonus track was. It's Late. Wait. Oh god. This one. Holy cow. Okay, yes, this is the one. Oh boy. Remember how hard I said it was to get the bonus track? I think it was Pat Riley bonus track for the freaking self-titled. This mother was so hard to get. I spent like a year and a half trying to get this thing. I could go on a freaking rant on it for like an hour because I back and forth with Sony just trying to get this freaking album, this freaking song downloaded. Oh, freaking Sony. Their My Play music thing is. I ended up having to get this from the D's management, is how I ended up getting this song, finally. So, yeah, you, Sony. Now, this release was much easier to get the download for. It actually worked the first time, so, you know, 1 in a million shot there. It didn't work for a lot of people, though. There was issues at first. Anyway, this is the record store exclusive Tenacious D live. It's their first live release, official live release of music. Obviously, they had the Complete Masterworks with, you know, with all the live stuff, and Complete Masterworks 2 with all the live stuff. But this is the first live album. And I got the downloads for it and everything. I don't think I've actually listened to this on vinyl yet. I don't believe. Yeah, well, man, that's a really boring disc. I'm not even going to show it. Next, I'm going to do some KGB stuff. Kyle Gass Band. I can't remember if I showed this. I don't think I did. It doesn't matter. This is the, I think I talked about it in my previous video that had KGB stuff in it. This is the Anam exclusive release. It's signed by, I believe, Kyle, Mike Bray, and John Koneski. It's just a Man-Child and Broho. So cool. And this has the Kyle version of Man-Child, which on the official album, it had Mike singing Man-Child. So this is a European promo for Our Job to Rock. This came out the same time as the European release of the Kyle Gass Band album. This is still sealed, obviously, because I have it already. I kind of like this because on the front it has Bone, their current drummer, but it has Nate on the back. So, because they both contributed, I think, to this, which is pretty cool. And then also, along with the CD release, I also got the vinyl. Oh, hang on, the vinyl release. And I opened this just because I want to see what it looked like on the inside. And it's got really cool art. I'll show this off too. It's like a comic book kind of art on the inside. And again, it has Nate. Nate. I don't even think it has Bone on the inside. There's him on the back. That's pretty cool. God, it's so freaking huge. There we go. Last but not least is the coolest part of this entire pickup. Let me get it. Kind of got a long story. Let me tell it as quickly as I can. There was a strap from the Pick of Destiny, a screen-used guitar strap that Kyle used during the Master Exploder scene. It was on eBay, $200, buy it now. $100 starting bid, but anyway. My friend Oscar from my Tenacious D-ciples group, we have a website. I'll link it down below. We all talk a lot on Facebook, like a lot. He's from UK, and he said, "Hey man, I really want this. He has 2 other screen use things from the Pick of Destiny. He's like, I really want this. He's like, if you get it from me, buy it, I'll pay you back, mail it to me, I'll send you this as a gift for, a thank you type thing. And then he sent me a couple other things too along with this, because I did some shipping for free and he got these to me, so he was selling them anyway. So yeah. Anyway, the important part is, so here's the strap that I took a picture of and sent to Oscar. And then a couple days ago, this arrived. This is really cool. I think he paid probably more than what he should have for it, but it's really cool. And I'm super stoked to have it, and you just saw it on screen. So if you remember, this is not the new thing. Remember I got this Tenacious D 2 tracks for, not Tenacious D, Trainwreck 2 tracks for a penny on eBay. I actually got this other thing a little bit cheaper because it was technically free. This is Trainwreck's first release. And this is something we didn't even know existed until Oscar got it, until he saw it and bought it on eBay. This is the second release of this album. So this is called 2 tracks. This is called 2 Wreck and Roll tracks. So this one, I've never seen it before. It's got different front art. The back art is different. This one's obviously newer just because it's got different band members and stuff. And we talked to John about it, John Koneski, and he said it was a later release that he said they probably couldn't find the album art for it, and they just threw something up there that I remember this was on their website, and like the photos and everything are different. There's my note from Oscar in there. The photos on everything are different. The only thing that is the same is the disc is exactly the same. I looked at the pressing number; it's identical. So they really just ran out of cases for their disc. I don't know if they self-printed their cases and had their disc manufactured somewhere else. I can tell you where they had their disc manufactured actually. It was from Erica Records, which they do record pressing. I don't even know if they do CD pressing anymore. I think I've looked on there and they don't do. But I think most of Trainwreck stuff was from Erica Records. With a K, Erica Records. So yeah, I'm really excited to have this. My Trainwreck collection is like, I thought it was complete before, and now I think it's definitely complete. And it's really freaking cool too. I'm really excited to have this. And Oscar didn't really want to part with it, but he felt like I needed it in my collection since I have it complete, and I did him a solid. So thank you, Oscar, so much for this. It's awesome. Okay, that's everything, guys. It's been a while since I did one update, so I kind of had, that was not like, in a week or something. That's been like probably since the last video. That whole time, that's been, those have been spaced out. I've not bought all those at once by any means. Very, very spaced out. So I just, thought I had quite a bit now and I needed to get caught up. And I'm going to try to stay more regular with these pickups, these collection. I want to say pickups because I watch so many freaking video game pickup things. I want to stay regular with these collection updates. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you're a big D fan, I post a lot of stuff like this. I used to. I'm going to try to get back into posting. And like the video too. Give it a thumbs up. It helps out the channel a lot. And I'll try to be posting a vlog soonish, probably. I haven't really posted a new vlog since I've moved. I haven't posted a new vlog since I've moved, just a couple collection update type things. And I've been moved for like a year and a half now. So I need to start doing that again. Like I said, I'm hopefully going to be doing a whole lot more stuff. So, subscribe to the channel, and long live the D.